Morning YouTubers, and welcome to Bill's Allotment Diary. I got quite a bit I want to do today. Things I want to do is at the polytunnel. I need to put some netting up at either end of the polytunnel so I can leave the doors open in the summer, because last year and the year before it was far too hot in the polytunnel for a lot of the plants that I had in. So I'm going to put some netting up today. Also going to do a check on the peas to see how that's going. I'm possibly going to take the netting off some of my raised beds where the onions and the garlic is, plus also my daffodils. It's starting to tickle me now, because it's tickled quite a few other people, that last video. Also what I'm looking at doing is turning over the compost heap, and possibly do my my Desiree potatoes today as well. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. Okay, come on, out the way. Well, welcome back YouTubers. Right, before I do anything else, let's just check the peas. These are the Marifat peas. I was telling the guys yesterday when I got on the site. As soon as I got on site, they started pulling my leg over the Marifat pea situation. I actually told them that they were coming up, but for some reason they don't believe me. They actually think I've used a different set of peas, which is not correct. These are honestly the Marifat peas. If people don't believe me, then try it yourselves. Okay. These are the broad beans in the polytunnel. What I've noticed in here is on the leaves I've got lots and lots of holes in them. Now normally if it was slugs, the holes would actually or the bites would be right on the end like that. However, these are actually in the middle of the leaves, so I'm wondering whether that's that leaf miner thing. Anybody can give me any advice on that? Thank you, Dexter, for your ignorance. Any advice on that and how to get rid of the leaf miner, if it is leaf miner, would be greatly appreciated, because I've had the same issue with my chilies last year and the sweet peppers. They were being bored into by something, but I never actually managed to find out what it was. Okay, what I've done on this side is I've put cardboard down, because I'm going to do the cucumbers and the chilies and what have you probably along this side anyway this year. So I thought I'd throw some cardboard down to keep the dampness down near the roots, because obviously with it being a polytunnel, when the sun comes it will dry it out a bit. So I'm trying to do that this year, keep all the condensation or the dampness near to the soil rather than it being dried out. So anyway, that's the issue, that's the situation here. As you can see, I've got that netting there. Now I'm either going to use that netting, which is the Enviromesh, which is actually really expensive stuff to do the doors. Hopefully that will keep it out, or I might use the debris netting. I'll see what I've got and I'll see how I feel when I go along. Okay, so that's in there, so I'll be back in a bit. This has had sprouts in it, this. Obviously the stems are pretty thick, so I've just gone through this with a spade, basically where I've had any really thick pieces of stuff. So I'm just standing on Dexter there, just going through the motions of breaking up the stems into smaller pieces so it will rot down quicker. This is where I put all my household waste as well. I tend obviously not to put meat or anything in this. which is something you advise not to do, because obviously you don't want to have vermin. But I do put eggshells in, and if the kids leave a bit of cereal, I'll put that into the bin as well, and then bring that down. So basically covered it over with. Okay, mate. Say again. Yeah, okay. Okay, mate. Sorry, one of the guys told me he's going to get some cups for the brews, which is great. So that's the compost turned over. So as I say, I do cover that with carpet. Just move, hang on a second. I like to try and get everything underneath the carpet. And then I use this plastic to then cover it. It's a little bit difficult with one hand. That's not too bad at all. So that's covered now. So I don't know whether you caught any of that, or whether you caught my finger or what. But that's the compost heap turned. I moved this over so it doesn't fall towards the polytunnel. That's what I was talking about. It's not held up with anything, it's just balanced up. A comfrey coming through here. As you can see on the comfrey, same sort of thing as in the polytunnel. I've got little holes appearing in the comfrey which I had last year. But I'm actually happy that that's coming up. That one there is a blackcurrant bush or a raspberry bush, can't remember, that I put in. And same as that, and they've got shoots coming through on them. Oh, by the way, they're not onions. Yes, they are daffodils. Just move that there, just leave that there for now. So that's that done. So the next thing is to put the mesh on these doors. Okay, be back in a bit. The netting off this bed now, basically because the garlic on this bed is large enough, I'm assuming now, to actually withstand any encroachments of anything. Let's have a look at what we've got here now. So I've got them off. So actually one set of garlic, which is the Provence White. This is the second lot of garlic, which is Red Duke, I believe. Yes, that's the Red Duke. Then we've got another set of garlic here, which is, let me see if I can see what it is. That's Purple White. Just remembering what these are. And these are radar onions, which are the ones that I got from Marshall's. And what I've actually done, obviously I'm not too sure whether that's onion or whether that's actually a daffodil, and that one there, it looks probably like another daffodil. But what I've done is I've actually transplanted them all to that end of the bed for now. So I'm assuming that the rest of this stuff here now is actually onions, apart from that one which looks like it could be a tulip. But as I say, that bed's done. It's actually being tidied up as well, got all the little bits of weeds out. Let me see what I've got here. I did have something. Yeah, right. Here's me little hoe, and it's actually just a small handheld one that I've made myself. Find it's absolutely brilliant on these raised beds, rather than have a great big pole on the end of a hoe. I've got that, and it's pretty sharp, so it's actually sorting that out pretty well. This bed here, I was going to take the netting off. These are more Provence White in this end of here. I was going to take it off, but they're still a little bit small at the moment, so I've just tidied that up, and I'll probably take the netting off in a couple of weeks. This side here I've got the carrots and stuff in, so they've not come up yet, so I'm going to leave the netting on that end. They're my cheapo onions that I got. Same thing again, they're still a little bit small, so I don't want to take the covering off them yet. They're my shallots on this end. So basically, as I said, I was going to take all the netting off, but I decided just to be a bit more cautious, so I've left them there. Okay, I'll be back to it with you in a bit. I've put the netting up on that end. Seems to be a little bit of a Dexter deterrent as well. I put the netting up on that end. I've opened that part up there just in case he wants to come round, which he is. There he comes. Yeah, I've noticed when it's down, he stands there, puts his nose against it and says, I ain't trying to get in there. So that's that anyway. So that's that done. So that's 2 jobs done today. What I need to do is I need to get some of that stuff that you put around pipes, the insulating stuff, see if I can lift it off the plastic, because this here is the backing off this, which is now starting to stick to the sheeting on the outside. As you can see, it's a little bit loose that as well, but I don't want to really do anything with that, because I don't want to rip it or anything. Oh dear. Nice. Weeds, just pulling up weeds. I've got some, what I do have in here is nettles coming up, so I need to get these nettles up straight away, because I ain't having stingies coming up in here. This is a Dexter plant, ready to stood on it. Another nettle over the back here, I don't know if you can see it. Because we've got a lot of because we've got a lot of bindweed on the other side, it does tend to come up a little bit in here as well. So let's get some stuff in. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go for the brew. Blue Star Dave is putting together a bit of a collaboration of a song that he's asked people to get involved in. My daughter's actually just come down to the plot, so I'm going to actually get her to video me doing a little part of the song myself. So hopefully this will get onto the video. If not, good luck to everybody else, and I look forward to seeing the video. Okay, see you later. Again, basically I've decided to do a few more things. In the polytunnel I've actually done some sprouts. I've also done some celery in that one there. Just they're the seeds I had from last year that didn't do too well, so I'm going to try it again this year. I've done my Derby Day cabbage there, my tomatoes there, and this one here, let me just see again, just turn it around, is my swede I've done there. Okay, Dexter's sitting all over my peas. Get off! He is a pain in the backside. Get out! Yeah. Right. Okay. What I've done here, I've actually put some Savoy cabbage here. I just threw the seeds down, just raked it over slightly, and I've just watered it. The fennel that I've been talking about, I've actually put in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in 2 lots. So I'm going to do this month, and then I'm going to do another lot next month in this area here. So basically I'll have the fennel in that part, I'll have the Savoy in that part, and then what I'll do is I'll obviously move the net right across, then which should protect it all. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. So anyway, I'm just going to go for a quick brew, and I'll see you in a bit. I think that's probably going to be it for today now. You saw the sort of stuff that I've put in today. I'm going to take Dexter for the walk over on the Vale, so I need to go back home first to get rid of me woolies, because obviously you don't know what the weather's going to be like until you actually get out and about, and as you can see, the weather's absolutely gorgeous. So what I need to do is take me stuff home and and get him over to the Vale. Just make sure that's closed actually. That's closed. What I've done in one of the other beds, one of the beds I wasn't going to use this year, I had some parsnip seeds left from last year. So I thought I'd do a bit of an experiment, because they say not to use parsnip seeds after the first season. So what I've done is I've used the half of the bed that I was going to leave to do the parsnips in. So anyway, this has been Bill's allotment. There's a bit of a black cloud coming over at the moment as well. Just hope it holds off for the rest of the day. Dexter! Come on! Right, anyway, I better shoot off. He's making a nuisance of himself. Okay, see you later. Bye.